and he is unaware of it, that death is coming to him, you see. He has absolutely no inkling. It is the most precious boon that our fate, our doom, our destiny is kept concealed from us. Yeah, you see, it is really true. Just imagine if you are told that tomorrow this is going to happen to you, you will be totally unprepared. The whole thing has been kept completely away from your knowledge, your understanding. What is going to happen next moment or tomorrow or 1 year after your training, all that is completely kept concealed from you. That is a great boon. It is a great boon because in that process you can constantly prepare yourself. When that boon, that death is made known to you, only very, very, very exceptional people, yogis, can really make that moment. See. Otherwise, we kind of routinely prepare ourselves for that pragmatic and valuable gift. But there is one who can meet fate, Savitri. Meet fate to change fate, new shape fate. One who has done the difficult qualifying yoga tapasya. Only to one who has done that kind of yoga, it is only to him that moment of death can be made known because he is already prepared, he is ready for that kind of thing. She has been given that knowledge, Savitri has been given, and in that knowledge, she does what has to be done. What has to be done. Savitri is told to remember why she has taken the mortal birth. She was told, yes, why Savitri you have come here? What is the purpose of your birth here? What is the purpose of your avatarhood here? You have to get up and rise to the occasion and conquer death. And that moment has come to Savitri now, and Savitri has to get up. She must vanquish death. The moment has come to rise to that occasion. Satyavan must die. That moment has come. But as he worked, his doom upon him came. The violent then helped. This is what we are talking about. Who has helped him at that moment? Lifting his arm, he flung away the poignant axe, that instrument of pain. He throws away that axe. What a poignant line! He flung away the poignant axe, threw away that axe completely away. A poignant description. Only a master poet can give it to such with total detachment. See, a very grave moment is there in the life of somebody, but the artist, the poet, is completely emotionless, so to say. He is not involved in the emotion of the person, but he is depicting the emotion with such perfection that the emotion itself gets purified, sanctified, gets lifted up, you see, or the man. See, that is the important thing. An artist has to be absolutely detached from his object. And that is the moment. See, that is the thing which had happened in the case of Monet, painter Monet, you see, French painter. His wife was on the deathbed. His wife on the deathbed, and he's sitting nearby her. You see, I told you that last time. You see, yeah. But then he goes to studio and makes a painting. In that moment of intensity, emotion, he goes and makes a painting there. You see, now such total detachment from the event, then the painting really becomes absolutely perfect. Niskama bhava, what is there, it is that will get expressed in that. There is no human cry, no what was, no drama, no troubling emotionalism. What is there in it, in that divinity? See, the same scene is described by Shakespeare. When Cleopatra is going to commit suicide, she has taken a snake and putting on her breast. And then the description which is given by the poet, absolutely marvelous. She is at the moment of death and she's so emotionally charged and all that thing. The snake is going to bite her and she's going to die shortly, you see. But the poet is so detached from the whole scene that it becomes a perfect poetry altogether, you see. Emotion being described without emotion. That is the beauty of it, you see. What is there in it? In that dignity is a perfect yogic voice carrying all the peace in it. He sees in that far vision of quiet death that is welcome, death that is welcome, a desirable death, a death that is transformative, that which can change death itself. That is the moment. That is the greatness. The great Usman is there, and he is there to do his job, his mighty job, his bright promotional job. You see, it is death who is doing the promotional job actually, lifting you up. Even while he will be doing his mighty promotional job, by cutting the tree, will be planting a new tree. He's chopping off a tree. The woodsman is chopping the tree. But while he's cutting the tree, he's also planting a new tree, a tree which will be death free completely. See, planting a new tree, an ever living tree, a luxurious tree, a tree with a kingly trunk of tomorrow. It's supporting and holding the splendors and possibilities, the spirit. So while death is cutting the tree, he is also planting a new tree, possibility spirit. But there is something else in the sequence. Satyavan is working hard to finish his work. Finish quickly. He feels exhausted. The hungry hounds are eating into his vital. However, then helped as if a beast had left his prey, there is the moment of relief. And his strength is reborn. Satyavan's strength is reborn. With assuring ease, he stands again, but only to be hued by the great Usman. Then helped, but who helped him? Looks like that. Looks that the beast itself is helping him. The woodsman himself is listening to him. The beast has seized the prey and it is under its full hold. It does not start immediately pouncing upon it and eating it. There is a moment's relief for the prey. It can be called relief. That is the hell the prey feels of a short second. Perhaps it marks a transition in the sense of hunger. Hunger, that is death, has to become the great woodsman. Hunger. See, although in the immediate context it is Savitri, but it is Death himself who is giving the help. In the immediate context, Savitri Satyavan is saying, let me lie in your lap and get the relief. But the greater help is coming from the divine himself, from the beast himself, the hunger himself, the hunger who is death. It is death himself who is kind of helping Satyavan at that moment of time, you see. Satyavan and Savitri in the immediate context. But the greater help is coming from the hunger that death has to become the great woodsman. It is the woodsman himself who is actually helping him at that moment of time. Hunger, that is death, has to become the great woodsman. That certainly is a great occult truth working in its tremendous potentiality. Death himself is helping the prey. The beast turns into great woodsman to hew the past. He's cutting off the past tree now. He has to plant future tree, next tomorrow's tree. That the tree of the future starts coming up. Hunger, that is death. The beast cannot do it. It has to be done by the great woodsman, the divine himself, who has become the death. Now, hunger, that is death. We are seeing this small passage from the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, which Shivandu's comment. Shivandu Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. He says he is describing, the Upanishad is describing the horse of the worlds. The Upanishad is describing the horse of the worlds, you see. Now, the word Ashwa, that is the horse, Ashwapada, must originally have implied strength and speed. Strength and speed. That is what the word Ashwa means. Ashwa we equate now with horse. If you open the dictionary and see what is Ashwa, we say it is horse. But actually, in terms of its sound, in terms of its root, it means strength and speed. Now, strength and speed is what you are associating with an animal called horse. So, actually, horse stands for basically strength and speed. And when you say Ashwapati, Ashwapati is the person who is in possession of strength and speed. Ashwapati is the person in possession of strength and speed. It is because of his yogic strength, things are happening. Because of his dashing nature, things are moving forward with great speed. So Ashwapati implies both of them. He is the Lord of that of speed, both before he came to in the in his first route, etc. etc. We'll skip that part. I'm sending it to you. Ashwa to the rishis meant the unknown power made up of force, strength, solidity, speed, enjoyment that pervades and constitutes the material world. It is the horse sacrifice now is being described. The rishi passes on immediately from Ashwa to the horse, Ashwa, the horse, to Asanaya Mrityu, Asanaya Mrityu, Asanaya, Asanaya Mrityu, that is hunger, that is death. Hunger, that is death. So, who is really cutting the wood? Hunger, that is death for a certain. Because in that Ashwa, there is the strength and the speed. In that Ashwa, there is the strength and the speed. Hunger, that is death. And the science is hunger, that is death as a character. The word Ushasa. You see, give another example. Usha, that is dawn. Another etymological sense. Usha means etymologically coming into manifested being. What is Usha? What is dawn? Something which has not manifested. It is that which is coming into manifestation. That is the dawn. Something which was not there but is going to happen. That is Usha. See, that is the dawn. See. And it could mean also desire or yearning. Ushas to the early thinker was the impulse towards manifest existence, no longer a vague movement in the depths of unmanifest, but already emerging and on the brink of satisfaction. The force, it is force manifesting in matter. Force manifesting in matter, which the horse symbolizes. Force manifesting matter, which the horse symbolizes. The material manifestation constitutes the material manifestation constitutes the essence of the symbolism. Man bears that consequent pressure of Ashanaya Mrityu, hunger, that is death. Man is bearing that thing to become like that, which can only happen, which can only lighten and disappear if we rise upward the scale of being towards Brahman and become truly sons of immortality, Amrutasya Putraha. So when death is cutting the life of Satyavan, it is that death, that Ashwa, it is that is coming into play here, you see. It is that new life, new dawn is arising, new manifestation is going to open out in that death, you see. So that is the strength of this woodsman cutting the tree, and that is the moment of help Satyavan is seeing. When he says, then helped by the woodsman, by death himself, who is preparing for a new life of the mortal.